guitar and drums. Drum samples, that is, not the acoustic drums, just drum samples, are generated by these laptops. And I control, and Matthew controls, and Dusty controls, and Randy controls our laptops with our feet.
Oh, wow.
Right? So
one laptop goes to one musician.
Correct. One laptop per musician. And essentially, I have, in the guitar world at least, I have quite a few parameters that I can morph in real time. So like, this will be a clean sound, like a Fender Twin, for example.
Got it.
This will turn the Fender Twin into a Fender Twin with a tube screamer in front of it. This will turn the Fender Twin into a tube screamer in front of it, Fender Twin, with also a Marshall half stack next to it. And this will turn on a treble boost and a wah pedal.
Got it.
And then I turn them all off and I'm back to my clean sound. So it's like, and everything is split stereo delayed, so it sounds like there's two guitars playing.
Which is pretty awesome.
Which in some cases, if it's done well, is awesome. And if it's not, it's really bad.
That's right, you heard it bad twice.
Yeah, it's been bad. We've experienced bad, but the good is worth searching for.
Certainly.
Because it does work.
And is there any particular songs to point to that emphasize each one of those decisions?
Mope is a good one. Mope is clean, crunch, solo boost, wah control.
Right.
Then I go to get back.
Right.
But fortunately, the way the song is arranged, once I'm in wah control, I only need to do this, which I do as a one single choreographed.
Right.
Turn your wah into the heel position and turn the boost off, and then you're back on chorus.
There you go.
So I use Axiom to control neural amp modeling pedals, which have been very recently captured by our friend Celtic Johnson in Florida and rendered from years, decades in fact, of older digital sounds and analog sounds. So Celtic helped me capture all of my old Digitech sounds.
Interesting.
From the 90s, my SansAmp sounds from the first album, and render them into pedals a few times through the system, and they seem to work a little bit better. So a render and maybe a third render, they sound really good. But all in all, it's capturing the saturation and the EQ, and those things in our world are sort of key specific.
Sure.
The distortion for Teenage Dirtbag, because it's in the key of E, doesn't work for Leroy, because it's in the key of D. Sounds like, huh?
All right. And how did you make those sounds back then in the 90s? Obviously, you didn't have... That's what I was going to say. You obviously didn't have all this technology behind it.
We had, when we got our Advance, we had SansAmp PSA 21. PSA 21? No, Tech 21, PSA 1, sorry. Digitech 2021. So, SansAmp NYC, Tech 21 NYC, Tech 21 NYC, SansAmp PSA 1 is their rack-mountable, original analog, digital save, but analog signal path processor. And totally awesome. Love that box. I still have 3 of them, the original ones.
Sure.
And that was all the first record, through a Joe Meek preamp, and then the preamp went through a Manley Massive Passive. And so those sounds were dialed up with that rig in the recording stage. And then, of course, as we went on tour, the best box to replicate that was the 2120 by Digitech, which also had morphing assignments. So I was on that as of the first tour, second tour, second year of touring. And then built a library of that stuff all the way up through, did the second record, third record, fourth record, fifth record with those. And then retired them in 2013 and migrated to laptops. And the laptop version of that we began using was TH2, which is now THU. And we got it to work. And now we also have working Digitechs from back in the 90s that are I still have them patched in at home, an old rig built. And that's the rig that Celtic was capturing the old sounds off of. As well as some of the laptop stuff we've done recently that's really worked. So he's like combining all of the sound library, bass, guitar, and eventually keys to a single VST plugin.
Got it.
For each song.
Yeah.
So, but they'll be, for example, if there's a stereo pair, we need clean left, clean right, distortion left, distortion right, radioactive left, radioactive right,
Right.
and then solo left, solo right.
Got it.
So that for me it's up to 4. Not all songs have that many. Some are just too clean, too distorted, or too clean, too radioactive. But that's how it works. So I'm just going to patch right now to Teenage Dirtbag. Hopefully it's going to work. It did. Okay. Now if you watch this guy right here, that's my clean level, right?
Right.
And this is my dirty level. And if I put them side by side, and I just zoom in on those two attenuators, those two gain levels, can you see them?
Yep.
Okay, watch. We're in verse now. Now we're in chorus. Now we're in verse. Now we're in chorus.
Cool.
And it's a fader, so it's smooth.
Yeah.
So it's like there's no
It won't
click,
be
no stomp.
Yeah.
You know, and I can fade it in.
Right.
You know. So basically, I'm kind of mixing my own guitar sounds
In real time.
in real time on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Well, it can be. As long as I'm not tired.
Well, I'll ask you later if you're tired. Five-string basses, Matt?
A 4 and a 5.
A 4 and a 5.
This is a 4, and then I got a 5 right there. Both made by the same guy, a guy named Pete Hilton out of California. Who we used to tour with 2 basses made by Carl Thompson. Bass players might know Carl made basses for Les Claypool from Primus for many years.
Sure.
Legendary guy. He made 2 for Brendan and the band years ago that are incredible and are also so amazing that we don't want to tour with them anymore. It makes us really nervous. As time went on, it just became more and more, like, we use them for studio, of course, but
Sure.
But for the road, Pete was actually an apprentice under Carl and worked with him for many, many years, and we met him through that, and now he's made us these 2, which are really quite new. The 5 especially is very new. Only a handful of shows I've done with that.
Cool.
But
Any particular songs you play on 5 or 4?
yeah, so most of the earlier stuff is on a 4, and then
you got Sassy.
Exactly. So the first 3 albums I think are across the board on a 4. I think that's right. And then starting around the Lightning EP and beyond, we started doing a lot more 5-string songs. So like the Valentine, the song Valentine's on a 5. What else? I'm thinking about stuff we're doing tonight. We do Only You tonight. That's on a 5. We've been doing a cover of The Darkness.
Very cool.
Which technically he plays on a 4, but in drop D, so I do it on the 5. I'm cheating a little bit, but it's easier. So a handful. Yeah, I'm on the 4 mostly for this set, but for a few songs, the 5 is vital.
Well, we will be excited when you whip out the 5.
Oh boy, yes. Feel the low notes really start rumbling.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Exciting chat about an iPad.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
So, says please wait.
As we wait for the machines.
Yeah, I don't know.
So let's, if you don't mind, share a little bit about the keyboards.
So the keyboards, these are just two controllers. They can really be any controllers. They just have to be able to accommodate two expression pedals,
right,
and two sustain pedals.
Nice.
And on the laptop we have Big Performer, which really helps. Brendan loves layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of sound. So this helps us only have one song active per at a time.
Got it.
So it's maximizes
the
CPU usage, and then you can do all the wiring and where it all goes and the backing tracks, and not have.
So people won't really understand how much pre-work is done before you actually get on stage.
Oh gosh, awful. Weeks and weeks and weeks. We're just completing a 6-week only sound work block.
We did a real good job.
Thank you.
Real good.
Hey, you did good too.
And it's working.
We worked really hard.
We have a new method and it's working.
Nice.
Yep.
And the two keyboards, when you start out, is that more difficult to play like upper and lower, or does it kind of come naturally?
It comes. I had never really done much double keyboard stuff, and it came instantly. It was pretty easy. The only thing I would change is like if it could just be like right
a little
here,
bit closer.
I could kind of do like two like.
Oh, really fancy stuff. Yeah.
But other than that, it makes it really portable, and especially when we do fly dates and like when we had to go to play in Texas one time, and it was fine.
Right.
We had they sourced two controllers.
Combiner was off, man.
And it was all
I'm
done.
not used to having to move that up. It's new.
Now, what about when Matthew smacks you in the face with his bass? Like that makes it a little more challenging,
especially during Leroy.
I just like to visit. I just like to come see you. I'm all the way over here. I like to come visit.
Yeah.
It's not my fault I have to carry this around.
It might be a little more challenging tonight with the singers in the way.
You know what? I'm going to find a way.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. He is up for the challenge.
Matthew has been playing Leroy for so many years now. He tries to actively mess me up to find excitement on stage. So usually he'll come over here and be distracting and drape his hair over the keyboards or whatever.
All sorts of gross stuff.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular, a certain song or a certain like either feature of this that you could point out from a track that people might recognize that you do that's like unique or special?
So for Dirtbag, when the drum hippie long scratchings intro beat and stuff, I triggered that, and then the little like bleep bleep bleep.
Oh, the background,
I think I might arguably have the least amount of pressure on stage when it comes to Teenage Dirtbag because it's really easy. Not easy. It's really fun, and therefore
you can be playful. Yeah,
playful.
Excellent.
And although I have ADD, so it's I also have to be refocused because I will miss that cue to do bleep 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 if I'm dancing or voguing.
And is there a Camaro noise or an IROC noise that comes out?
Oh, that comes part of the backing tracks. But what was cool is when we did the 2020 re-record, we were able to sample those sounds and include them in the live setup.
Love it.
So
let's just check on our converters and make sure that the knobs are in the right place.
All right, thank you, Ben.
Yeah.
take advantage of this downtime and
Alright.
learn about the backup singers.
The nerdier,
Okay.
the more interesting.
There's no effects pedals. This is the one true.
Oh,
The percussion and the
yeah, exactly. We actually, I think is this our first or second gig on these mics?
So all new equipment.
So we have been on, I was on a Telefunken M81 and you were on a different one. I don't remember. Now we're on, apparently this is Dolly Parton's favorite mic.
How about
That's
that?
what I hear. It's an Earthworks SR, what's, I can't, did I cover it up with a label?
51 maybe?
Maybe, oh,
341?
let's see, hold on. SR 314. I got the right numbers in the wrong order.
That has-
Ollie is watching this.
Yeah.
Hey Bill, if there's EQ on my vocal on that,
So now all
Let me
three
know
of
if
us
there
are on
is.
this, and this is a mic requiring a phantom power. So, and Jonesy's on wireless in-ears. I am wired because I think there was some sort of what do you call it?
Interference?
The limit to how many people? No, there was
Oh.
sort of a limit to like how many people could be on wired and have their own in-ear mix. So in order for us both to have our own intermix, I am attached.
And
Tethered,
you-
as they say.
And because you like having the little box that gives you extra,
I do.
extra control.
I like making adjustments mid-show.
I'm happy to be a little out of control, so I don't need the paraphernalia.
Although in fairness, your paraphernalia is more high-tech than mine because you have the
Yeah, we did touch on that earlier.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, and this is our percussion pile.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, well, shakers, and we have two different types of tambourines.
Nice.
Spike tape, because I think we have an
That's
opener
not-
tonight.
Not for the
That's
show.
not percussion.
Right.
I think sunshine.
Actually, you should find a way to work in the spike tape.
Yeah, we should.
Just-
As a bracelet, maybe.
Yeah.
That is for sunshine, and then we do have jingle bells. That's Christmas dirtbag. I whip out the jingle bells.
Nice.
And then fisherman with a clock. But that's a super rare.
And I'm sure you have to be ready for the Christmas request of things.
People think it's really funny to like request it in all months that are not.
I guess that would,
that
yeah.
are
People
not
are
Christmas
jerks.
months.
That's why we keep the jingle bells hidden, because we don't like to encourage that kind of
Although Christmas in July is a thing, but
Yeah.
maybe not the other months of the year. Thank you so much. People kind of dig this kind of stuff. So here's the in-ear monitor on an iPad.
Yeah.
And then so to have it either go up or down, you just dial it in.
Yeah. So like if I want more of Brendan's vocal, so this is my mix,
Mm-hmm.
and then here's Brendan's vocal, and I can just go.
Sure. And then you
I'm not going to do that
yeah.
because that would be too loud.
Too much, Brendan.
But yeah, you can see how everyone has like different preferences. So that's Matthew's.
Yep.
His mix is very different to mine.
Right.
It's Gab. So she has no bass DI because she doesn't want to hear bass DI,
Got it.
and I do have bass DI.
Everyone has their own
Preference.
preferences. Cool. Thank you so much.
you're in my ears. Nope.
What happened? Check two. The screen door slams and